I recently heard your transmission about our 7 needs: air, water, sleep, food, shelter, connection, and self-expression. I spend so much time and energy making sure me and my family have the first 5 needs met. It feels like I have nothing left to dedicate to connection and self-expression, which I long for. How can I be more efficient with the first 5 in order to have space to focus on the last 2? Is it just a frame of mind shift? Can you please give me some guidance?
Yes, it is a big frame of mind shift. In other words, you need to open up your creative imagination and figure out how to do the first 5 in a way that is more in alignment with your passion, rather than going about doing them in the way that your society has told them is the only way that they can be done. So you need to open up your creativity and find the way that works for you to do them, so that the way you do them becomes more effortless, more efficient, more streamlined, more synchronistic. That will allow you the opportunity to allow you to attract all 7 in the way that is the path of least resistance for you. Because again, if you're following the formula, all these things, all these needs will fit into the way in which you do things in life that is more representative of the way that works for you, rather than attempting to do them in the way your society has taught you are the only way to do them.
Thank you. We have a lot of love questions. Can a romantic love relationship and personal freedom coexist with each other when a person is in an established romantic love relationship in which both acknowledge each other to be their lover? I mean, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Well, it depends on what you mean by quote unquote personal freedom. Because the idea is that if you really are reflecting to each other what you need to know, you are being honest with yourself about what kind of relationship works for you, then freedom in that relationship is a given, depending on what you are defining freedom to be. But the freedom to be yourself, your true self, begins with an honest expression of who you really are and what relationships are actually correct for you. Because if you're going into a relationship without having communicated what is truly representative of what you prefer, then you may be giving a false impression to the other person as to who you are and what kind of a relationship really works for you. So if you go in as your true, honest self, you will have all the freedom you need to be who you truly are, whatever that means, in terms of being in alignment with your truth, being in alignment with your passion, and being in alignment with the unconditional love you are expressing to the other person or people in the relationships, to allow them to discover more about who they are as they do the same for you. So look to your definition of what personal freedom means, and know that when you are being your true self, freedom in a relationship is part and parcel. Because why would a relationship that is true, that is truly representative of who you are, curtail your freedoms, the freedoms that are important to you, to be yourself in any way, shape, or form? That would make no sense. But you have to be honest about who you are and what kind of relationships are actually relevant for the true you.
A couple questions about twin flames. What is the purpose of the twin flame, and how can a person recognize that connection? And how can we foster the twin flame connection to come together in this dimension?
There can be many meanings to this idea. Now, it can be representative of a very strong agreement that two souls may have made to interact with each other in a particular way that truly reinforces one another's ability to become their true selves. Can be a very deep and abiding love experience. But the idea of the twin flame has been misunderstood by many people on your planet, in the idea that they must search for this. All you have to do is allow every relationship in your life to be as important as any other relationship, because everyone that is in your life is there for a reason and is giving you the opportunity to learn what you need to learn, or to be of service to them in ways that will help them. And in that sense, you're all twin flames for each other because they're all equally important, even though they may not necessarily be expressed in the same way. So we would let go and encourage you to let go of the classic definition of seeking out your twin flame and just move forward in the formula and attract what you need at any given moment